Hi guys, me again, Marc Matulat for Peter Silbermann Schule. Guess what? Yes, you're right. We're repotting Schätzchen again. I know. What are we going to say? Repotting Schätzchen after 3 days again creates further stress, more stress, but Schätzchen is about the only orchid that isn't pushing out a new flower stalk. And more than that, Schätzchen is not yet established into the new potting medium. So, since Schätzchen is not yet established, it is probably not that much of a problem if we go about repotting it again. And why am I doing this today? Let me show you and I'll explain when you see what I'm planning on. Okay? So this is Schätzchen in the organic orchid mix that we potted her up about 3 days ago, last Saturday or Sunday. And today we are repotting her into a mineral mix. Now this is the green variety. By the way, this is zeolith. Zeolith, granulated zeolith, which has the capacity for storing water and nutrients. And at the same time, well, no, I don't think I am able to explain the chemical mechanism behind it. When I read the instruction, the product description, it says that that zeolith is able to do something about ion transmission and ion exchange. And well, go to Miss Klett, Dr. Klett, and have her explain to you what exactly zeolith is doing. And yes, and then you will be all the wiser, but don't ask me to really explain in detail and for you to fully grasp and understand what the thing is doing, because I myself only have a very vague idea, but I cannot explain this in detail. Okay, so I think I stop here. And yes, so Schätzchen is going into this mineral mix and the organic mix. So this one goes into a container where I have organic and where I am collecting organic soil, potting soil, and pine bark and granulated clay, like these clay pebbles, and create a mix which is very well draining and very well aerated for further plants that need this type of potting mix. Okay, so here we go. The first step is to take Schätzchen out of this container and then clean the roots, and after that pot her up in the mineral mix. Okay, so this is what Schätzchen's roots look like now that I've taken her out of the organic potting mix. The roots look great. All I have to do is, wait a second here for you to see, I have to clean the roots. You see, there is organic material sticking to the roots all over. So before she can go into the mineral mix, I have to clean them up to remove them all, and here, no, this is all fine. Okay, so there is nothing else to do but to clean her up. And I also need to clean up the pot, you see here. So all this has to be removed before she can go into the mineral mix. And now let's get going. Let's start working. So this is lukewarm water, 30 degrees, no more than that. And for starters, I will clean the pot. Wait a second. Clean the pot some. So, here we go. Then we look so this is the pot, and now we shower the roots. Shouldn't be much work because Schätzchen has not been growing in the organic medium for a long time, just a couple of days. So this dirt should easily be removed from the roots. There is some more. Look here. And I've just discovered new growth. I will show you in a second. And look, as I'm showering the roots, the roots turn green again, so they are well watered, they are flexible again, and this makes potting Schätzchen up much easier. Yes, don't hurt the roots, the stem. Yeah, this is something I can remove. Is there anything else I can remove? No. I've just removed this with a husk. This is also a husk. Can remove this one as well. And look what we have here. I will show you. Can you see these two little dots here? This is new growth. I don't know whether this is. Let me close the faucet. In British English, you would call this a tap. In American English, you call this a faucet. Yes, and I can remove this one also. I would need my snipping tool. Okay, I will get the snipping tool. But here, you can see this, hopefully. Yeah, these two little dots here, this is new growth. Either this one is also new growth, looks like a new root. This one, I think it could also be a root. Maybe this is will also be a root. I don't know. Or maybe a new flower stalk. But today I cannot make out whether this is a flower stalk or a root. Okay, so I'll be right back. I get myself a snipping tool, and then I will remove these little dead, probably the remainders of former roots. Okay, so I'll be right back with a snipping tool or a pair of scissors. Okay, so this is my snipping tool. I love it because it comes in so handy in situations like these when I have to work very cautiously and carefully. Wait a second. I hope you will be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm cutting off these things here. Probably the remainders of former roots. There is, oh yeah, there are two more such things here. And there. So off they go. And they are gone. I think I will get myself a toothbrush and clean the stem up some more. So if you like, you may watch me do this. Because the cleaner the stem, the better for the plant, especially when it now goes into a mineral mix. See here, and there is another thing that I'm going to snip. This one here. Snip. Okay. And the toothbrush will do what the job that the snipping tool cannot do. Yes. So we may check whether the roots are all clean, and they are. Yeah, they are clean. So now is the time for putting up. So the last step before we're done. So let me get the tub that I need for potting her up and the orchid tub, and then we proceed to potting Schätzchen up. Okay, see you in a second when I'm all prepared and ready to go. So, ready to go. Repotting Schätzchen into this container, into a mineral mix, zeolith. The most important point here is to make sure that the roots, one or two roots anyway, touch the bottom of the pot, because they need to be in touch with water, because the upper parts of the potting medium may go dry sooner than the lower parts of the potting medium. And in order for Schätzchen to draw water, to wick up water from the lower parts of the pot, two of the roots are now touching the bottom of the container and can wick up water and transport it into the leaves and the stem. So let's move on and see what we can do. Okay, so this is the green. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. And this is white here. And I will use more green on this side. And some brown. All right, so I think we just need to tap some. Tap, tap, tap. You know this? Tap, tap, tap. Okay, so some of the roots will be sticking through the orchid top, which doesn't matter. Can spray that and keep that this root moist by misting the plant. Okay, so need. Okay. So let's see whether this is good to go. Is Schätzchen good to go? I think Schätzchen is good to go. Yes, Schätzchen is good to go. So this is what Schätzchen looks like. So when we rotate Schätzchen, let me show you. This is what Schätzchen looks like at the oops. There's this leaf, this very good and healthy leaf, and then you see a three-color potting mix, and I think it does look decorative. What I don't know is how long I'm going to love this. Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks I will not like it, and if I don't, that's great, because then I will not repeat this procedure. But maybe I am going to like it, and maybe Schätzchen is going to like it. And if she does, well, then she can remain in this pot, this potting mix, and grow on for, I don't know, for about 5, 6, 7, 8 years. The manufacturer says this can last for 5 to 8 years. That is a promise. And if the promise is kept, then there shouldn't be a problem. Then Schätzchen should get well established once. And when she is well established, she can just live her life and push out new bloom, flower for me, and be happy and make me happy. Okay, so we have just repotted Schätzchen, and I am hoping that this is the last repotting procedure for a very, very long time. I wish Schätzchen luck. I wish Schätzchen the best of health, and hope she'll be happy, hope she'll be able to make me happy. And, well, I will now put her back to the place I found her and leave her in peace, and hope she'll recover from this stress and the previous stress, and Maybe at some point during the winter season, because that is the flowering season with orchids, or falds at least. Maybe at the end of the winter, she may push out a flower stalk and start flowering. Wouldn't that be great? If she does, I will keep you updated. Okay? So, thanks for being with me. Thanks for joining me and looking at what I have been doing. See you next time if you like and if you're interested in watching me doing whatever I'm doing. And see you soon. Bye bye.